If you've been charged with a DUI, then you're going to want to pay extra close attention to my special guest today, who is Tony Miley. Tony is a DUI attorney in New Oxford, Pennsylvania, and he's one of the top DUI lawyers in the entire country. He's handled thousands of cases successfully. He's practiced law for over 25 years, and today he's going to be sharing some of his super special insights on what you can do to help your situation. So first of all, Tony, thanks for being here.
My pleasure, Frankie. Thanks for having me.
So, Tony, when somebody goes to look for a lawyer to defend them for some kind of DUI charge, what should they be looking for?
Well, the first thing they should look for is whether that attorney practices regularly in DUI or even criminal law, for that matter, in general. And the reason is because criminal law, if you're good at it and you do a lot of experience, you're going to spend a lot of time in the courtroom, where other areas of the law, there isn't a whole lot of courtroom time. And an attorney who doesn't have a whole lot of experience in the courtroom can get lost. Yes, they have a law license that says they have the right to represent you in court, but that doesn't mean they're qualified. Just like people who have a driver's license says they're qualified to operate a vehicle, they don't handle that vehicle very well on the road. So the first thing I would look for is experience. I would look for a specific kind of experience and the amount of time that an individual has in that area, or certainly in the courtroom. So DUI is extremely court intensive, or it can be, just like any area. So I would look for experience. The second thing I would look for is an attorney who is honest with their client. By honest, I mean that they won't inflate a client's case, or even the client themselves, making them think that they have this wonderful, wonderful case, just until they get the retainer check. And then all of a sudden, you don't hear from that attorney. That attorney all of a sudden is telling you, well, I really think you should plead out. I really think you should not go to trial. Where, when you were in the dating process, so to speak, with the attorney, he was telling you how great your case is and how great you are and how you should, I will fight for you. And then when you hand over that check, they find out the attorney turns into a wet noodle. So you want an attorney who will be honest. I am the type of attorney who will tell you right from the get-go whether you have a good case and whether or not you should spend your money on an attorney. I think you should at least spend time consulting with an attorney, certainly consulting with me, and I will tell you whether I can do anything for you or not. If I can't do anything for you, I will tell you, and you won't have to pay me a high retainer just so I can turn around later and tell you that you don't have a good case. I don't believe in being, I don't want to say politically correct. I don't believe in just inflating cases and people unnecessarily. So, and the last thing I think an attorney should look for, or a client should look for, potential client in an attorney, is whether they can get along with that attorney. For example, do a face-to-face interview, and that's part of the reason for the consultation. Do a face-to-face with that attorney. Find out if he sounds like he knows what he's talking about. Find out, most importantly, if you can get along with that attorney, because an attorney-client relationship is oftentimes like a marriage. You go through the dating process, which is the consultation, and then if you marry that attorney in the sense of retaining them, you're going to have a lot of ups and downs. And if you don't like that attorney and you don't think that attorney is doing a good job, you're going to want a divorce real quick. Well, in the middle of a trial or in the middle of a case, that's not the time to get divorced. You want to have an attorney that you can trust, that you can get along with, and you will respect his counseled decisions. So those are the three things I think that are extremely important, and it's going to involve face-to-face time in most cases, so you can determine whether you feel good in hiring that attorney.
So thanks again, Tony, for your incredible insights. If you're watching this video and you'd like to get more information, Tony has a special book called The Ultimate Guide to DUI. It'll explain to you everything you need to know about your DUI case in simple, plain, everyday English, no lawyer talk. And this way you can give yourself the best possible legal defense. So you're going to want to go ahead and download that for free by clicking the link below this video while supplies are available. So go ahead and grab your free book, and thanks for listening.